All right, I believe we are live. Are we live? I think we are officially live now. I think we are live. Let's see if we are live. We have a tornado on the ground right here, guys, heading right towards Holden here. It's in Holden, going northeast here. Actually have a tornado on the ground. We have an area of debris showing. So, yeah, it's a pretty important situation here. Actually have a debris ball here. There's a small area of debris here near Holden. So we actually have a tornado on the ground right now, guys. Not good. I believe I am live. Let's see here. Yep, we're live. We're live. All right, we're live. We're officially live.
As it approaches Marlborough and Southborough. So this is our only tornado warning right now.
Yep, we're officially live. Woohoo!
What's the marine weather thing mean? The special marine warnings, that's just essentially like a severe thunderstorm warning, but over the water.
I think it's near Holden and
Radar
Worcester.
confirmed tornado
confirmed on the ground.
Right now in the Holden and West Boylston area in Massachusetts, Middlesex and Worcester counties in Massachusetts. You got to take shelter. We'll see if the rotation kind of comes back together a little bit. If I go back a couple of frames, you can see how it was a little bit tighter here, right there between Holden and Salisbury Heights. Where the reds and greens kind of touch, that's where we're concerned about the tornado. But things have let up a little bit as it's moved farther east. But we'll see if it, comes back together. It's always possible. We've got 33 minutes left on this tornado warning, so we want to stay sheltered.
Like our most area of concerning rotation is going to be here southeast of Holden.
Check this out. This is coming from Stephanie in Rockingham County in New Hampshire. The storm is coming, but the Blue Angels are flying.
Hey, what's up, buddy? You're here. We got some family members in.
That's crazy. Once again, that's from Stephanie showing us the Blue Angels.
I am still trying to figure out. It's raining for you? Oh, boy. I'm still trying to figure out how to get my screen drawing app to work. I forget what it was called.
We are starting to see some wind here on this camera that, once again, looks like it's in somebody's backyard.
Get a 3D view of the storm here. Take a look at it. The one that's actually producing
I still don't know,
here,
but it's courtesy of Boston, Maine and Live out there. And it's actually right in the path of the rotating part of the storm. So the rotating part of the storm is getting ready to go over this camera right now.
This monster right here.
I don't think we'll see anything because we're pointing at the ground.
Yeah,
but
I think this is where our tornado
is. Live
is.
view
Right
from
inside.
Shrewsbury, Massachusetts right now, where we do have a tornado warning. Radar confirmed tornado warning. And then here's
you're under severe. What is your exact location, bro?
Yeah,
we have a tornado on the ground here. We currently have a tornado on the ground here heading northeast, basically on the southeastern side of Holden here in Massachusetts. It's heading towards Marlborough and Southborough.
Here's what it looks like
area.
In East Hampton.
I don't know if it's still on the ground. It was a little worse here.
Actually, some pretty significant tree damage there. Let me replay
like right
that.
Here. I mean, this thing was on the ground and it was strong about a couple minutes ago, but it might recycle.
Thank you for sending this in, Christian. Those are some
right here
very
is when it
large
was really
winds
strong. Right here, just
as a
on top of
result
Holden.
of the storm that just went through Hampshire County, Massachusetts.
Kind of looks like it's kind of wrapping itself out.
And that's what's going through Worcester now,
might,
and then it's going over into Marlborough and Southborough.
Oh, I have no clue how strong it is. Probably on the weaker end of things. Most likely, any of these storms that produce tornado here probably be like an EF0, EF1 max. We only have like a 5% chance of tornadoes today, but you can see, we have this whole line of storms up here in our Pull up our pivotal weather here. So this is basically what National Weather forecasted us for tornadoes today. Basically have a 5% up here in this area here, 2% the green. So we're kind of watching these areas right now.
Do we have anybody watching in Marlboro or Southborough?
It's driving me nuts because I can normally draw on my screen and I forget what the program's called to do it. I forget the name of the program I was using. Yeah, hopefully everybody should be okay. It was down briefly, but as long as they are inside their house, they should be okay. Like right now, it looks like we just got big, nasty area of wind right now. I don't see like an actual tight tornado on the ground at the moment. Like our rotation's gotten really broad. It's still under a confirmed tornado warning, but it just doesn't look as bad as it was a couple minutes ago. But right back here, as we know, when it was actually on the ground here. This is when it actually went right through Holden. I really wish I remembered the name of the app that I use. I'm trying to remember.
Okay. Yeah, so if you know anybody over there, let them know what's going on here. We
gotta look through all my apps here.
And Worcester counties and Massachusetts.
My memory is so bad.
The radar confirmation is harder to hold on to now. The debris signature is not as apparent, but we still have an area of rotation here between Holden and Berlin.
Looks like this thing's kind of gotten weaker here lately. I mean, we still got a big, broad area of rotation right here. This bottom one, this is our velocities, right? It still has a big, broad rotation, so we could see this thing recycle and decide to produce another tornado. Right now, I do not think it's on the ground, but we still have lots of winds coming from the storms. Like the storm's actually rated at I think we were up to 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail in the storm. So regardless of a possible tornado happening again, we do have a lot of winds coming into town here. Right now, we're looking at near Holden, Massachusetts. We just had a tornado in Holden. I have to find this app, guys. Shoot, what was it called? So I can actually draw on the screen so I can show you guys. No, it's not Light Shot.
Thank you for sending that in. Speaking of Maine, let's check in on that considerable severe thunderstorm warning.
Power Toys.
We still got golf ball
No,
coming
not
down
Power Toys.
Town of Gray. We've also got some big hail and strong winds moving into Poland and Lewiston in Maine. So get ready for that.
You pull up Ryan Hall for a minute while I pull up this program I'm looking for.
So you guys need to be getting ready for that 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. And for the most part, it's just this big line up here in the Northeast that we are most concerned about right
now.
Farquhar, Prince William, and Culpeper counties in Virginia. 40,000 people are about to get hit by 1-inch hail and some more 60-mile-per-hour winds. But our only tornado warning on the board right now is going to be this one, which, by the way, the polygon just got shaved down a little bit. It no longer includes the town of Holden or Worcester. It only includes Shrewsbury and Marlborough and places like Southborough, Maynard, and Lancaster now. So stay sheltered for the next 27 minutes over there. We'll see if they extend this. We'll see if they push the polygon out towards Boston. The rotation is still kind of there, but it's not nearly as robust as it was when we first got the warning. Which is a good thing.
So what sucks about getting old, guys? You forget what you're doing. I know I have this program on my computer to draw with, and I can't find it.
Here's some awesome drone shots from Alex Blake in York County, Maine.
Is it Power Toys? It's not Power. I think Power Toys might.
Yeah, that's cool stuff. Alex, thanks for sending this in. So that's that big storm that's coming up towards Dover.
Right now, we have a whole,
And here's another shot from Bobbins in Connecticut.
Anybody just popping in, I'll show you again where we're expected to see all
also another one from
today.
Maine from Whitney. So thank you guys for sending that stuff in. RyanHallYall.com/submit if you want to submit something. Or you can do Twitter or X too. What will happen is if you tag me on something on Twitter, and it's a photo or a video, and YallBot thinks that it's a good one, YallBot will respond to you and be like, hey, can Ryan show this on the air? And if you say yes, it'll end up right here in front of me. But it's easier to just do the website thing, to be honest.
Does anybody remember what program I used to use to draw on the screen with?
26 minutes remain on the tornado.
Everybody's a phone user here, and I'm on PC. I had a special program that I used to use. It's been so long since we streamed, because tornado season's been over.
Well, you got Y'allbot to do that now. Yeah, if you're on Twitter or X, you can just ping Y'allbot whenever you want and be like, "Hey, what's the weather like?" And Y'allbot will talk to you. I don't know how long we'll be able to do that because it's expensive, but it's something that we're doing right now, and it's really cool.
We might let this tornado warning expire here. It looks like
it's about to come into the town of Marlboro right now. Marlboro.
Still, we have a whole bunch of, we have a big line of storms, all these red polygons.
And yeah, if you guys want to follow along with the radar, I do highly recommend WeatherWise. I haven't got a chance to talk about that yet. If you, I see it in the chat. There's some new people here that are not typically following along. If you're wondering what I'm using for radar, you can have the same thing.
It's called Zoom It. Okay, I remember now.
Called WeatherWise. Weatherwise.app. There's a link in the description if you want to follow along with the radar. You can do that
guys.
right now.
I got it.
There's a paid version, obviously, which will give you access to some cool stuff, but all the necessary stuff is free in WeatherWise. And I'll try to do some tutorials here if, for people. Sometimes when you first open the app, it's a little overwhelming, but I'll try to do some stuff here in a second. First, I got to relay this new warning. Severe thunderstorm warning now out for Essex, Middlesex, and Suffolk counties in Massachusetts. There's 1.2 million people in this warning. This includes northern portions of Boston. Okay, so this includes places like Concord, North Reading, North Reading, Somerville, Lexington. And we're talking about 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. And notice it's got the tornado possible tag on there, but we're not getting a tornado warning for this, at least not yet.
This is our tornado warning.
In Maryland, we also got a new severe thunderstorm warning down here for Kent and Queen Anne's counties near Chestertown. And our considerable severe thunderstorm warning for Worcester continues for 8 more minutes. We got some damage reports in here. A tree is down on a house in Paxton. So just to the north and west of Worcester, a tree is down on a house. What else do we got here? There was another one I saw. To the north and west of Southbridge, tree down on a car. This is Nelson Street.
This is MEMA State Control announcing the National Weather Service has announced a severe thunderstorm warning for
several trees and power lines down over here between Belchertown and Palmer as well. So the damage reports are pouring in.
Yikes, we got a lot of damage happening here.
Can we get a round of applause in the chat for meteorologist Andy Hill? That was a great y'all watch, a great early call out there on that
Andy
tornado warning, or the tornado in Massachusetts. That was on the ground, unwarned for a period of time.
Yeah, hey Jacob, I can see him, but I'm trying to set up this mouse clicker thing real quick. For some reason, it stopped working. I'll check here in a minute. I think I'm just going to have to make a new macro for it. Basically, I got to press Control-1 to draw on the screen, you see? That's zooming.
Yeah, so that storm's going to continue to go on over towards Boston. Do we have anybody watching in Boston?
I don't know, my Zoom It is being a naughty thing right here. So we got this program that lets us draw on the screen here. That's the zoom toggle. Here we go, the draw. It's Control-2.
Anybody? Okay, well, we're going to stay on
now
there.
We can draw.
As the storm comes over
Set
towards
it up,
you.
press B,
We're also going to be
blue.
watching the storms approaching Newbury,
all right, now we're all set,
Lawrence,
guys.
Portland, We're going to be
Finally drawn
watching
the
these
screen again.
storms kind of move through portions of Delaware, southern New Jersey as well. And then whatever remains of these storms in North Carolina, Virginia, we'll track these for a while as well. But hopefully, at some point here in the future, things will start calming down. But honestly, the storms are going to get stronger the farther east they go, especially with the damaging wind aspect. So I'm concerned about the Boston area especially.
Yeah, I see that, Jacob. Why'd you leave? That's like the second time you've left.
This is speaking of Delaware, this is in Delaware. Nice. So
we have multiple radars set up right now, too, by the way.
The winds are starting to pick up there. You'll get a strong storm a little bit later.
We have a large area in threat day, mostly Maine.
Like a little bit of flooding down there.
Everything on the
County,
East
North
Coast,
Carolina.
starting in Massachusetts and going northeast all
nice
the way
lightning shot from Sarah in Maine.
Let's pull up. So, yeah, this is our area. That
and look at that
we have a threatening area of
from
tornadoes.
Suffolk County, New York, from Aden.
2% in the green here. So this is the area we're watching right now. We
just had a tornado from meteorologist Andy Hill. Go ahead.
Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, I see that bookend there that is still tornado warned. Northeast of Worcester now in Massachusetts is trying to spin up a tornado again. We don't have a debris signature on that yet, but with a signature like that, I bet we may see one on the next scan that comes in. So definitely be taking shelter in Hudson and perhaps expect an extended tornado warning with this sort of
situation weather-wise.
That would include parts of Middlesex County.
We do have weather eyes. I have the paid version.
Lincoln.
Thank you so much, meteorologist Andy Hill, showing us, bringing us back to this area here now, east of Boylston, north and east of Worcester.
Weather-wise is awesome. It's like the best
still
free
in
app.
that existing tornado warning, but you can see just in the past couple of frames, we've had an increased area of pretty tight rotation come together here between Clinton and Berlin. If that holds together, we'll likely see another tornado warning here. Maybe that'll include Maynard and Acton this time. You guys are not under one right now, but it's something to consider.
Like
but yeah, definitely be watching out. Stay in your safe spot if you're in Berlin, Browns Corner, Gleasondale, Stow, Boxborough, Brockway Corner, or Hudson.
GR analysts can do better stuff. That's why I like it. Hopefully, weather-wise will be as good as GR analysts.
Tornado warning remains in place for 18 minutes. And check out all these people in Ocean County, New Jersey, still out and about as that strong storm approaches. More shelf clouds from Bobbins. This is another shot from Rockingham County, New Hampshire, as the big storm comes in. And this is from Wichita, Kansas, the other day.
This one looks like it's trying to ramp up again.
We almost went live this day.
And I got an area where the
but that was
rotation's starting to pick up again here on the back end here by South Lancaster and Bolton. It's starting to ramp up here in the velocities, it looks like. This thing might try to spin up another tornado on us here. This is the one that just produced a tornado in Holden about 5-10 minutes ago.
Here's some more damage. This is from Laura in Westfield, Massachusetts. Once again, decent-sized trees and tree limbs coming down with this stuff. Some of the strongest winds are moving into Southborough and Marlborough right now. More shelf cloud action. And Jacob's got some really ominous-looking clouds coming into Hamden County,
check out our
Massachusetts.
power
Guys,
outages
thank you so
here.
much for sending stuff in over there at ryanhallyall.com/submit. 17 minutes remain on our tornado warning. We also have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. I'm sorry, a severe thunderstorm warning for Tolland County, Connecticut, Windham County, Connecticut, and Hamden, Middlesex, Norfolk, and Worcester counties in Massachusetts for the next hour. That now includes Framingham, Franklin, and Northbridge, Milford, Oxford, and Webster. And we're talking about 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds riding across I-90 over the next hour. So get ready for that.
Definitely. Holy smokes. We got
another place that's about to get plumb smacked by some really strong winds here is Mansfield down here in Connecticut. Mansfield and Putnam. You can see we've got a little bit of a bowing segment here. Some stronger winds are going to try to funnel over Interstate 84 into the Mansfield area. So get ready for some damaging winds.
Yeah, we have a ton of power outages here in Massachusetts. What, 2,766 houses in Berkshire County, another 2,300 in Hampshire County. So we're getting quite a few power outages from these storms. Let's look at New Hampshire. So yeah, these storms are definitely doing some damage to New Hampshire too. We got 3,000 houses without power in Hillsborough, 800 houses in Merrimack. So these storms, they're definitely doing their damage. I don't know if we have any power outages out in Maine yet. This is so weird looking at these states. Looks like they're gonna let this tornado warning expire here. Don't see anything else going too wild right now. Yeah, I went live because of this actual tornado warning that we had here. This storm was definitely ramping up. It's still strong. I mean, look at this. You still have some strong velocity signatures right here on top of Hudson. It just looks very, very broad right now. The rotation is very broad. Storms, they're not that big, but I mean, they're definitely cranking with the wind, right? This is our storm that actually produced the tornado here 5 minutes ago, and you can see what's rotating left of it's down in here. This is so big in a broad area of rotation now. It doesn't really have any tight areas of rotation, but we can see it definitely pull itself back together and drop another tornado in the future. Hope everybody's okay at Holden. Hopefully nobody got hurt from when that thing dropped down. Yeah, this thing literally went smack dab right through Holden downtown when it was on the ground. Like, this tornado basically went right through this area here, right through downtown Holden. We didn't even get a tornado warning until it was already on the ground doing damage. So yeah, hopefully everybody's okay. I'm surprised. Yeah, we're getting a lot of power outages too. Listen to Ryan some more. Like, he muted himself.
So if you're just now tuning in, we are watching these storms go through the northeastern portion of the United States. We've got multiple reports coming in of widespread wind damage, including multiple trees, poles, and wires down across several roads, especially in Massachusetts. That's where most of the damage reports are coming in from right now.
Wanted to look closer at these storms up at Maine, see if we got any storms up here trying to spin up. I mean, we have like small little velocity pockets here you can see, but nothing.
Yeah, pretty much everybody in Massachusetts is at some point going to get hit by a storm. A lot of the state has already been hit, so if you haven't been hit yet, just know it's coming. The strongest part of the storm is probably going to go right into Boston here soon. Next in line is Lexington and Waltham. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning still in South Carolina. I know we got some people watching down here. We got 12 minutes left on this in Pickens County, South Carolina. Coming into the town of Pickens and Liberty here very shortly. And then in Connecticut and
they
Massachusetts,
updated
once again, 500,000 people still in the path of 60-mile-per-hour winds and 1-inch hail. Next in line is Auburn, Oxford, and Webster, then Northbridge, then Milford, Franklin, and Framingham. So yeah, this is the strongest part of the storm by far that's coming into Boston right now. That's why we're kind of hyper-focused on it. It's not just because, we got such a high population over here. These are our most intense storms right now.
We got an update on the SPC outlook. So they basically moved out the 5% from Maine and brought it completely down in here to Connecticut and Massachusetts area. So we no longer have, we really don't even really need to watch much of Maine anymore. Everything's going to be basically just from that storm that produced that tornado just now. So it looks like it's not going to go that far north. What's going on, St. Louis Weather Club? How you doing? Jacob, if you're still here, man, I hope you guys figure things out and get along, because I like all of y'all. You should all be a big family in Discord. So yeah, we're not really getting, we really don't have any more thunderstorm warnings even up here in Maine at the moment. Like, looks like most of it's down south at this point. I mean, this is basically it. This is our strongest part of the storm. Like, I think once this gets out to the coast, we don't really have much to worry about, other than just basically anybody in front of this storm is going to see 60, 70 mile an hour winds. And, you know, we could see another possible tornado from this as well. Hopefully everybody in Holden got in their safe spots. I know it was a delayed warning, but I mean, it was already windy in the area, so hopefully, like, everybody was already inside and, you know, away from the windows, because we did have that brief touchdown there in Holden. This is our biggest nasty storm right here. This is our troublemaker. I don't see anywhere else where it's looking concerning other than just this one town, or this one monster part of the storm here coming through Marlboro. Or if we get some street cams out here at Marlboro. Go ahead and turn Ryan Hall back up here a minute. I'm going to go search for some street cams here.
Weather-wise, iOS, Android. There's a link in the description. It's free.
There's some street cams in Boston. See,
oh, what's this?
This storm's coming into Boston.
Okay, there's a little bit of rotation there. This was near Springfield, Massachusetts earlier. Adrian, thank you for sending that in. Let's check that out again. Yeah.
Bit of a lowering there.
God, you guys have some crazy setups. This is from Matt in Rhode Island. And some more damage there. This is from Hampden County, Massachusetts. Amber, thank you so much for sending that in. Here's a time lapse from Dennis in Newington, Connecticut.
Right now, January,
cool.
We're looking near Boston, Massachusetts. We have a storm out here to the west of Boston, and it's heading in. This thing did. We just had a tornado, actually.
Dennis,
it's still tornado warning, but I don't think we have a tornado. I don't know. It looks like it's about to drop another tornado again right here on top of Stow. We have a really tight velocity couplet here right on top of Stow. So this thing might be dropping another tornado. It's still in that tornado warning. Yeah, here's Boston.
Warning in Middlesex and Worcester counties in Massachusetts.
We're just west of
39 minutes remain on this severe thunderstorm warning for Essex, Middlesex, and Suffolk counties in Massachusetts. This includes the northern side of Boston.
Looks like it's about to drop another tornado
in Lexington, Waltham, Woburn, North Reading, Danvers.
Yep. This is definitely a tornado on the ground right here, guys.
Wrong, and it's probably annoying to you.
We got another tornado on the ground here near Boston.
I do apologize. Another report's just now coming in. Large tree down on Bailey Road, making it impassable.
We got a debris signature right here. We got another one just on the ground by Stow.
Woburn?
Yikes.
I will remember that. I will remember.
Ryan Hall's not even talking about it. So it looks like we have another tornado on the ground, guys. Ooh, not good. Everybody get in your safe spot if you're near Stow. Our little velocity couplet here, it's literally showing exactly where it's at. It's just on top of Stow right now. Yeah, we definitely 100%. We got a tornado right here on top of Stow right now. but he's getting your safe spots. It's heading towards Maynard, South Acton, and West Concord. It might pick up off the ground again, but yep, we have a tight little velocity coupler here. Most likely a little tornado on the ground here. Let me pull up Stow on Google Maps. Stow, Massachusetts. Yeah. Definitely a populated area. It's an actual neighborhood with a lot of houses. So it looks like we literally have a tornado running right through Stow right now as we speak. Looks like it's coming along 62 and Derby Ridge Farm Road. Doesn't look like a really strong tornado, but you definitely, want to get in your safe spot. Stay away from your windows. If you're in front of this here near West Acton, South Acton, make sure you get your dogs and animals inside or whatever. Get away from the windows because this is the second time this thing has produced a tornado. This is actually working its way into Boston. Like we're in the outskirts of Boston right now. It looks like it just fell apart again. Okay, so that tornado probably only lasted about 2 minutes. Yeah, that's about a 2-minute long tornado, but we might see another one here again. So we guys, Ryan Hall didn't catch it. We got to pay a little closer to these situations because luckily it was already inside the tornado warning, right? Because Stow had this tornado warning. They should have been in their safe spots, but I mean, this thing was on the ground. It was like 5-10 minutes between each tornado. So we just had another one here, just on top of Stow here in Massachusetts. So it's most likely we'll see a third tornado out of the storm. The way this thing's been acting, it keeps recycling. Let's go ahead and get a 3D view of this thing again. I don't know if we may not be able to see the tornado on the 3D view because it's definitely like a brief little spin up tornado. It comes and goes so quick. Yeah, our tornado happened right in there. You can see where it's brighter. This is where our tornado happened, right in there for about 2 minutes. Of course, this 3D view is delayed, so we're seeing it from like 5 minutes ago. So we're probably not even going to be able to see the tornado inside the 3D view until 5 minutes from now. But it looks like, yeah, it looks like it definitely fell apart again. Wonder if Ryan Hall talked about it. Let's turn him back up again. I didn't hear it. Ryan Hall wasn't talking about it at all.
This
Andy
from
probably
Jaden
said
O.
something.
Oh wow, yeah, you can see the rotation really good in that video. This is from Jaden O in Worcester.
We had all three. We had rotation, tight rotation, we had a pre-signature, and it was on the NROT. I mean, that thing was 100% on the ground for about 2 minutes.
Wow. Yeah, so that was a little bit earlier. Just got another report in, by the way. Large tree on power lines on Beverly Road in Worcester. So that was submitted by an emergency manager.
So this tornado-producing storm is heading into northern Boston as we speak. It's got a bit of time, but yeah, our last tornado is just here in Stow, on the outskirts of Boston, and probably going to see another tornado. The last tornado only lasted 2 minutes. So, yeah, if you're in front of this, they might extend this polygon. The tornado warning is still actually here. Like, we had a tornado back here. We had 2 tornadoes from this storm so far. We had one back here, and then we had another one up here. So that's the second tornado from this storm within, like, 15 minutes.
In west, you're probably fine. I mean, if you're flying east, maybe there's a little bit of a delay that might have to happen there. But for the most part, Philadelphia is fine. The strongest storms are moving past you now. Now, one thing that might happen is this big cluster back here might kind of ride over the area tonight and cause some flooding problems, but you'll probably be out of there by then. Check out this live Shelfloud in Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
Folks, how did we get so many power outages down in Georgia? Something happened down there?
Yeah, so this is the storm that's coming out of the Dover area. Not severe warned, but definitely looks cool. Our tornado warning in Massachusetts has been allowed to expire.
Except he missed the second
shift
tornado.
our main attention.
How you doing, RSK?
Over to Boston with that severe
Kasuki and
thunderstorm
Azen, what's
warning
going
for
on,
1.2
man?
million people in Essex,
Welcome to the
Middlesex,
stream.
and Suffolk counties in Massachusetts for the
I
next
think this
30
thing's going to
minutes.
produce another tornado. Almost positive it's going to produce another tornado from what it's doing here. It keeps recycling. We've had 2 tornadoes in the last 15 minutes. We just had another one here in Stow. And National Weather redid the forecast or pivotal weather. So we now have our 5% chance of tornadoes is basically directly on top of Boston right now. So, and
Yeah,
they
the
cut it out of
reports
Maine.
keep coming in from the Worcester area.
So everybody get ready. If you're in North Boston, get in your safe spots, get your pets and animals inside, park your cars in the garage, whatever you can do. Don't leave anything laying around because regardless, we're going to see 60, 70 mile an hour winds.
Structure fire to a detached garage on Main Street, allegedly caused by a lightning strike. That's in the Shrewsbury area. So lots of damage reports coming in there. The storm's not over. It's still pouring rain. It's still, you're still right in the thick of it. And that's going to be the case probably for the next 15 minutes at least.
See if we can see this tornado that dropped down in Stow there. Yeah, this is right before the tornado dropped. That's when it started to tighten back up. You can see where our velocity cup was pulling together there. Maybe in a couple more scans.
Yeah, Greensboro, North Carolina. You guys, if you're hearing the thunder and stuff, it's just another one of these storms that's going to dump a bunch of rain. There's not anything severe going on over here. This will eventually make it over there to Raleigh, but I think flooding is going to be your main concern with this.
Dropped the tornado warning, though. Surprisingly. I think if it decides to pick one up again, it's probably going to be up in here near West Concord and Bedford next.
Yeah, in Worcester, too, we got scanner traffic indicating multiple instances
You're from
of
Quincy?
trees and power lines down. One specific report
Which state
mentioned a large tree in the middle
what
of the road.
state?
And
I know of a
another
Quincy
noting
in Ohio.
wires pulled and snapped. So that's like all we're hearing from that area. Here's another setup from Brad.
Our area of
in
concern is
Essex
pretty
County,
small now.
Massachusetts.
I mean, we really only needed to kit check just this radar site because they reduced down the threat area. Looks like Maine
Very
is
cool stuff,
dodging a
y'all.
bullet now. Everything bad is staying down here in
Golly, another one.
Massachusetts.
What in the heck? This is like a thing up here in the Northeast. People have incredible battle stations. Here's that
Stations.
severe thunderstorm warning in Texas again, which is going to go on for the next hour for Brackettville.
People have incredible battle stations. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab myself something to drink while we're waiting.
3181. Receive engine 1 en route. 1648.
We're listening to the Spencer area fire and EMS. That's what we're hearing. Yes, Charlotte, North Carolina, you guys are about to get hit pretty hard by a downpour. It's still not severe. Same thing for you guys in Greenville, South Carolina.
Sir, I still have an open line with this party. He is not talking to me. I can hear him breathing sporadically. I'm unable to reach the ambulance on the radio.
All right, so we'll come back to that if they start talking about storm damage some more. But once again, the vast majority of what we're hearing is trees down, power lines down, stuff like that. Yeah, the storm is starting to hit the northwest side of Boston right now. There's also a decent storm getting ready to come into Delaware over there near Smyrna. I'll check this out. This is from Southampton and Hampshire County in Massachusetts. Are you are you filming this like outside? Oh no, I see the glass. Okay, you're okay, buddy. Just stay with me, man. You're inside. Yeah, this is a pretty intense storm. I thought somebody was just standing on the side of the hill here.
Oh, maybe we should be in the basement.
Taking a break from fishing.
Oh, no,
This, I don't know what kind of structure you're in, but you've got an incredible view there.
stay with me, man. Stay with us.
And here's another one from Adam. Another setup. Got the RyanHallYall.com pulled up. Very cool. All right, so let's go through these severe thunderstorm warnings one by one. Boston, you guys still have a very strong storm on the way. It's about to hit North Reading, Woburn, Lexington, Waltham, and Newton right now with 60-mile-per-hour winds. We still have that tornado possible tag, but the rotation is not as robust as it once was. In Connecticut and Massachusetts, we're watching this storm coming out of Southbridge and moving towards Franklin right now. Next in line, Westboro, Northbridge, Uxbridge, Milford, and Webster. 60-mile-per-hour winds, 1-inch hail. That's what's possible with this as it moves east towards 495 over the next 39 minutes. Now, a little bit farther south, we officially have a severe thunderstorm warning for portions of Rhode Island now, specifically Providence County, Rhode Island. Just still west of the town of Rhode Island, but still over here near Putnam and Killingly, you guys are about to get hit by 60-mile-per-hour winds, 1-inch hail. Then that's going to go into Rhode Island. Back up into New Hampshire. That is a watch. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Here's another warning in Maryland, Kent County, Maryland. 8 minutes left on this one. And then we've got that warning in Texas, severe thunderstorm warning for Kinney and Valverde counties in Texas for the next hour. We've got 8 minutes left on this severe thunderstorm warning in Virginia. And that's pretty much it. That's what we've got going on right now. So we're going to continue to watch our storm come into Boston. Man, we normally have more cameras than this in Boston, but it looks like some of them are down today. Bobby's got a tree down. Bobby, thanks for sending this in. This is from Boylston or West Boylston, Massachusetts. You can see big tree down on the Yoda there. I bet that truck's just fine. Adam, thanks for sending that in. Once again, y'all, if you want to send in photos and videos, only do so if you can do so safely. But try out our new website, RyanHallYall.com/submit. One day we'll put it into an app. That's harder than a website. We're one step at a time. One step at a time. The first step is the website, right? Yeah, some of the stronger winds are about to move into Woburn right now and North Reading. And then once this part of the storm gets out to sea, the vast majority of our severe weather threat is going to be mostly over at that point. We're going to stay on the air for a little while. I don't know how long. At some point, I do got to go because I'm actually going to get on a. I don't know exactly when, but at some point in the near future, I'm getting on a plane, and I'm going to Huntsville, Alabama, where I'm going to be a panelist for the National Weather Association's, the NWA's yearly conference. There, if you look up the National Weather Association YouTube channel, they've got a YouTube channel, and the whole thing's going to be live streamed. It's a cool conversation between digital people in the digital meteorology space and the traditional space, and then like kind of like the government level. And if you're a weather nerd or if you're in the industry, it's probably going to be something that you would be really interested
All right, I'm back. Yeah, sorry, I had to go to the bathroom. I'm back. Have any more tornadoes while I was gone? Ryan Hall hold the fort down.
A Matthew Mello. Is this somebody that submitted through the
Wow, looked
through the site, Jared? Or
looked like it's about to spin another one up by Carlisle.
Matthew Mello
Really close.
through X. Okay, sweet.
I'll check Discord after the stream, buddy. Unless you got like
So we've
anything
got a live
weather-related.
camera thanks to Matthew in Rhode Island, so we can see that storm coming through.
Looked like we had a little bit of a rotation starting to tighten up there by Carlisle. I mean, this storm's pretty much into Boston now. So we're seeing these big 60, 70-mile winds all the way into Boston at this point.
Yeah, the weather, the radar app that I use, it's called
Dover, New
WeatherWise.
Hampshire is getting hammered. Let me pull up where you're at. This storm has produced 2 tornadoes here that's coming into Boston right now.
Weather intensity score is currently
Like it
at
was
a
about to produce another
64.4,
tornado, but it
largely
kinda
being
Didn't
held
finish
up
it.
by this warning in
But it did
Boston.
spin up
for
again.
1.2 million people here. Strong winds are coming through Woburn right now. Danvers, you guys are next in line.
I don't see any other areas with any kind of rotation, though. Seems like, I mean, I know we got like 60-mile-an-hour winds minimum on these
Here's what it looks
storms,
like in
but,
Elliott, Maine.
yeah, as for tornadoes, it looks like this is the
from
troublemaker
Carolyn
storm
Wolf.
here in North Boston.
Thank you so much for sending this in, Carolyn.
A little bit of rotation here by Wayland and Cochier. Not much, but you can see where it's kind of, you got a little bit of red and greens here. Let me pull up your area you're talking about, though.
I would imagine that there's a pretty gnarly looking shelf cloud in Boston right now. I don't know if it's hard to see
Dover.
or what, but there's a decent that kind of Boeing line segment moving into town. You probably see it from Dorchester, Milton, Lynn, Salem.
They
got a new
downgraded what
severe
you were supposed to
thunderstorm
get up
warning.
there in New Hampshire.
In New Jersey. So this is another
It's
one that's
definitely
eventually gonna
stormy
come
up there,
towards
right?
the
But-
Toms River area.
Let me
It's going to go over the Pinelands National Reserve.
So they actually downgraded what we were supposed to see up north. Like Dover, you still got a 2% chance. You're kind of close to the 5%, but yeah, they had the 5% chance for tornadoes all the way up here in Maine earlier, but they basically readjusted. I guess they got new weather balloon data. So the worst of it's supposed to be down here near Boston. I actually have another radar up in New Hampshire right now. Let's go take a look at it. Don't think you have anything to worry about when it comes to tornadoes, though, in Dover, probably. Let's see. There's Dover. Yeah. This looks like rain showers. I mean, you'll probably get some nasty winds in Dover, but like we don't have like any rotation in your area. None of this is really rotating. The stuff that's rotating is down south. How did the power outages go in your area? Did you lose power, Ozzy? Rush this. Really not. I mean, looks like another 500 people lost power in Hampshire County. I don't know if you're in Stratford County or Carroll County. It looks like there's a lot of power outages in Stratford County, though. You guys definitely got some winds up there, though, for sure. But the tornado threat looks way less significant further up north, thankfully.
I'm going to be happy to be there. I'm excited.
Sure, I'm up to date on them.
So here's that. Here's the flyer for that. Integrated warning team and digital media.
Yeah, guys, we have a Discord, by the way, if you want to join up and hang out with us.
That's tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central.
Looks like the winds have kind of died out in this, too. I'm not seeing nearly as many power outages.
Got max velocity. Matt Lanza.
I mean, they still have this.
It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really cool.
Definitely looks like it's starting to calm down.
Once again,
Hopefully
here's
it
that
stays
severe
that
thunderstorm
way.
warning in Atlantic, Burlington,
How you
and
doing, Lou?
Camden counties in New Jersey. Oh yeah, we all love James Spann. Spann's the man. I'm ready for a big snowy nor'easter. Hey, me too. I think we will be talking to each other a little bit more than usual this year. If you haven't watched our winter outlook, you know, we went a little crazy with it. But I think that we are going to see the return of it, at least a couple of big nor'easters this year. It's been so long. The reason why I haven't figured out how to say these town names properly yet is because since I started my channel, there haven't been very many nor'easters that have been worth like going live for. You know what I mean? There was a couple, like literally when I first started the channel, what, 4 or 5 years ago? Some of my first ever live streams were up here. But since then, like, it's just, we've been in a drought, man.
Yeah, it's in a drought in Ohio, too. Our grass is dying. We had rain the other night for about 10 minutes, and it did absolutely. I haven't even mowed the grass in 2 months.
Beach, Maine. It's real time.
I feel like once this gets out to the ocean, our threat's probably going to be pretty much over.
Can we look at Hawaii and the hurricane coming? Absolutely. Let's do that real quick. Right after we take a look at the radar one more time here, because we have a tiny little area of rotation we're keeping an eye on here. Just want to make sure you guys know between North Wilmington and Tewksbury and Middlesex and Essex counties in Massachusetts, nothing to freak out about, but definitely make sure you're indoors and away from windows and are prepared to take shelter just in case there's a tornado warning that comes out of this. There's a little bit of rotation here. It's unwarned. We're watching it go up towards Interstate 93. This is north of Boston, okay? Also, downtown Boston, you're about to get that wall of 60-mile-per-hour winds here. Get ready for it in Somerville and Danvers, Malden. It's coming.
How about this little area right here?
And then let's really quickly go check out the hurricane. And I'm going to show you how to do that on WeatherWise. because I haven't shown any tutorials
I want to see this
today
hurricane
on that yet. So come over to the WeatherWise. All right, you guys have it. You got it downloaded. You got your WeatherWise app open in your Android phone, your iPhone.
I got
whatever.
WeatherWise.
It works on everything, even in your web browser and weatherwise.app. When you first open it up, it's not going to look exactly like this, but you can tweak your map settings. You can make it look different. If you have WeatherWise Plus, you can hit one button and go into y'all mode, and it will automatically look exactly like mine. If you like my map style, if you like our color tables and stuff, it's just something extra for the people who subscribe to Plus. It's not required, but it'll look just like this. If you turn on y'all mode over here. But let's not worry about that right now. Let's look at the satellite. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go to satellite. I'm going to come down here to the selector and go to goes west. All right. And then honestly, that first sector covers us pretty good. So I'm going to zoom in here. This is Hurricane Kiko. I can play the satellite loop. Man, look at the eye. It still looks so impressive. Still a category 3, 121 mile per hour winds, 954 millibars with our pressure there. It's a very compact storm. It's a little storm with a huge eye. It looks kind of crazy on satellite here. It's expected to continue to be a major hurricane through the rest of the night. Maybe tomorrow we'll see this get down there into the category 2 status.
A little bugger.
But even over here near Hawaii, it's expected at this point to remain a category 1. Now, the good news is some of the recent model runs have shown this to be a little bit more north. A few days ago, we were thinking this was going to go right through Hawaii, but now it's looking like it's going to go somewhat significantly north of the island. But we're still going to have tropical storm impacts, at least heading to some degree, maybe over there near Honolulu over the next couple of days. As the storm weakens, it's going to get larger. So if it were to stay category 3 hurricane the whole way, it probably wouldn't affect Hawaii at all. But as the wind field increases, we'll see some slight impact.
That's a really tiny hurricane.
Hawaii, but it's not looking like it's going to be anything crazy at all, thanks to the fact that it's going north. Something else that they added on WeatherWise recently is spaghetti models. Okay,
spaghetti models.
You can just literally click one button, and now you can see the entire GEFS suite here.
Jeez!
Of all the different spaghetti plots. So this is just a bunch of different models showing different variations of where the storm could go. There's a couple of members still getting closer to Hawaii.
Look how many different variations there are, though. That's crazy.
Staying north of the island.
So 30 different people think the storm's going to go.
All this is free. Okay, like the satellite and the spaghetti models, the radar, and that's WeatherWise. Now, one thing, I don't know how to turn the spaghetti. Oh, you just click them and you hit hide. Okay. I don't know how to turn them off, but yeah, it's that simple. Fascinating. So that's Hurricane Kiko. There was a system that we were watching in the Atlantic, but honestly, it's kind of fallen apart. There was a 90% probability that we were going to have a tropical depression or tropical storm, Gabrielle, but that's rocketed down to what? Is it 30% now? 20%. So this has just completely gone away here.
Let me check
our satellite view
storm right now, real quick.
I'm going to move this up. It goes east, main development region, and you can see that there's just not a lot going on out here like we originally thought there might be. If you look at where the storm was and climatology, you would expect that this would go plumb wild on its approach to the Lesser Antilles, but our current setup doesn't suggest that anymore. So we don't even have. It's very likely that this won't turn into anything. So we're still pretty quiet over here.
They're constantly updating his app, so I don't blame them. I don't know how to use it.
Let's get back into that real quick. This is going to be for the Boston area again.
So they keep adding a ton of stuff to WeatherWise, right? So it's constantly getting updated. And I really haven't messed around with it much because, storm season's been over. Yeah, they keep adding in new stuff to this app, and that's pretty cool. I hope it gets as good as GR2 soon. I don't know if I gotta press something for it to work here. I guess composite. Let's go to radar. Satellite. Okay. For some reason, the satellite's cutting off the hurricane for me. Oh well. I'll mess with it later. Yeah, I need to practice more with weatherwise too. I don't blame Ryan Hall for not knowing his app that well, because it's, you know, they got devs. There's a bunch of devs working on it, and they're always adding new stuff. Guys, I think our threat's getting pretty low at this point. I don't really see any areas with considerable rotation. Like, I mean, Boston's getting mained right now by the storm for sure. Like, I mean, we got a lot of winds. But I don't see any areas of scary looking rotation. And there's a lot of winds down here too. Lots of winds going through South Windham. Get it? Windham. I think our tornado threat's pretty low at this point. Looks like this storm gave up. I don't know if it's just getting so close to the ocean or what, but we'll watch it a little bit longer. It's basically right on top of northern Boston now.
Man, I wish we would have set up the site years ago.
Oh, that was so cool.
Thank you guys so much for sending in all this cool stuff. Wow, this is what it looks like in Boston. That's one heck of a shelf cloud. I knew
Boston.
we had one out there.
You're very lacking a velocity couple. So I think this is the area that produced the tornadoes earlier.
In the distance there. This is
What's
the one over
left
here
is we
closer
did
to
have-
Rockport. Rockport.
Did have two
We'll
tornadoes.
probably see it
earlier.
better as it gets closer.
That's like our closest area of anything resembling rotation.
But that's from Zachary T. Thanks for sending that in, Zach. Here's another one from
right in
Brian in Boston. Yeah, I'm telling you, some great shots of a shelf cloud.
I
in
believe
Boston
that's the
right
same
now.
area that caused the last two tornadoes that we had here.
Downpour
like 30
in
minutes ago.
Kennebec County, Maine from Nancy. Thanks, Nancy. Here's Chris underneath the shelf in Boston, Suffolk County. Send stuff into ryanhallyall.com/submit, y'all.
Send me photos. This is in Massachusetts. The Annisquam Yacht Club.
Oh, this is awesome.
It's looking pretty calm over there.
Birthday Miracle is Ryan's biggest fan, is watching his stream while opening her birthday presents. Happy 14th birthday. Happy 14th birthday. Thank you so much for sending this in. This is awesome. What a coincidence that we go live
You have a
on
Ryan
this
Hall
day of all
bobblehead.
days in this area. Very rare thing on your birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for tuning in.
That's it, guys. That's our big threat. Whatever's southeast of West Andover. I don't think we're
Also,
going to see
one
another
more
tornado.
round of applause for meteorologist Andy Hill. He's heading out for the day.
Andy Hill's
But he
leaving, guys.
absolutely killed it today. I think,
Oh, hey, how you doing? Hello.
we had probably, 15,000 people watching.
Yes.
Whenever
We had a
that
couple
unwarned
tornadoes here
tornado
near
was on the ground. Andy
Boston.
called it out before the warning was
Nothing
even
right
issued,
now.
so
We just
hopefully
got
we
some,
helped some people out there.
We got some thunderstorms over here on the East Coast. We did have two tornadoes about 30 minutes ago, briefly, but other than that, yeah, it's looks like things are hopefully about over here. whatever's left of this storm's about to make it out in the ocean, and it's not going to be a threat anymore. So
here's some more damage. This is coming in from Stow in Massachusetts. So that's pretty close to
we're watching the storms
Boston.
in Boston right now.
So, you know, Lynn, Salem, Danvers, this is what's coming to you right now.
So we had a
Wow, look
small,
at this.
5% threat for
Shot
tornadoes
of the
today on the
storms as
East
they were
Coast
first
here.
forming
So this is
there
basically
from
the
Mason.
area
This is in
we were watching.
Massachusetts. Very cool stuff.
I actually haven't streamed in a while.
Wow.
It's the first time we've
That's
seen
a cool
any
shelf cloud coming into Wells, Maine.
tornado
Vegas sending
activity in
that
a while.
And we've got Mila watching from Todd County, Minnesota. We did like 5 or 6 streams in a row for Minnesota. So I know we got some people that are watching up there. But it's been a while since we've done any live streams over here.
What's up, buddy?
So we can go live in Minnesota for a tornado warning that has, what, like 30,000 people in the polygon. And we will have 30,000 people watching. Over here in the Northeast, we go live for 8 million people in the polygon, and there's 15,000 people watching.
It's because it's not tornado season, Ryan.
I really do think that it's
People
just
forgot
like
you
we don't
exist.
go live very often over here, so it's
Yeah.
not something that people think about, I guess. There could be 2.
You want me to check
in
Las
inside of
Cruces to Mexico,
a
huh?
polygon in Tennessee, and there's 100,000 people watching.
that rain? Are you actually getting rain in You're getting more rain in New Mexico than we're getting in Ohio. I haven't mowed the grass in 2 months.
There's
That's
another shot
how
of that
little rain
impressive
we've gotten
shelf
in
cloud
Ohio.
from
It is-
Mark
the grass
Gordon.
is turning brown.
In Boston.
It's this little warning line you
We
got
need
here.
to let more New Englanders know about you.
What's going on over there, buddy?
I think that this winter we're gonna get familiar. I really do. Our winter live streams are I think they're awesome. You know, winter storms can be really dangerous, but those live streams are a little bit lower stakes. We're not like hooting and hollering
It's
about
literally
tornadoes.
a desert.
A
Ohio
little bit
is
more
the
fun
desert.
to do. And we also
If it
have
doesn't
like,
rain
a
for
lot
another
of
year,
cool
we're not gonna
resources
have
that
any
we're able to
grass.
use to
I
relay
feel bad for
useful
all the
information.
farmers. I mean, there's a lot of farmers in Ohio. Their crops are really suffering.
So I'm looking forward to some winter stuff.
Because yeah, it hasn't rained at all. It even rained for like an hour. I didn't even an hour. I don't know. It was
Damage
enough that I
from
left my
Emily. This
shoes
is in
outside and they
Hillsborough
got soaked.
County, New Hampshire.
So yeah. Anyways,
Hillsborough County.
it rained enough for my shoes to get soaked, but yet everything's still brown. The grass hasn't grown at all, which is crazy. I haven't seen it be this. Like I've been living in Ohio for the last 20 years, and I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it this dry before in a long time. Kind of crazy. It's almost off into the shore, guys. People in the boats need to get ready for the winds. That'd be pretty cool watching YouTube out in a boat, to be honest. I mean, if anybody's going to see my stream you're going to see any weather streamer on a boat, it's probably going to be me because I do the YouTube short streams. So yeah, if anybody's like looking at the weather in a boat, it'd be most likely to come along across my stream before anybody else because I do the phone streams. This is just about it. I mean, it looks like we're about done in Boston, guys. Let's take a look at our tally up on power outages. Complete total, 7,167 houses lost power in New Hampshire. New Jersey has 12,000 houses without power. Yikes. Connecticut, 6,000 people. See if I can actually get Massachusetts. It's hard to click these. 6,000 people without power in Massachusetts. So, like, this storm that's producing the tornadoes doesn't even look like it has that bad of winds anymore. I mean, look at this. We really haven't picked up any more power outages here. So this is basically telling me, yeah, it's still a little windy, but these storms aren't nearly as nasty as they were an hour ago. So, and look, we don't even have any kind of severe destructive warnings anymore. So it's looking pretty good. I think for the most parts, I think our threat is on the lower end of things now compared to what it was an hour ago. I think we're good, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. I appreciate everybody stopping in. It was nice to see you all. It's really nice to see you guys again. I'm glad you guys stopped in, and I love you all, and we'll see you next time.